And here we go. Here we go.
Hello, do you
Hello.
listen?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Milene's class vocab. All right, then. Milene class vocab. How is it going? How is it going?
um,
How are you doing?
um, I was working now.
Really, until
How
now?
how do I say how I say
How do
até
I
agora?
say? How do I say?
How do I say até agora?
Until now.
Till now.
Yes, till now or until now. Until now.
I was working till now.
Yes.
Until now.
Yes, you have two options. Till now and until now, they are the same thing. Same thing.
Okay.
Okay? Wow, that's a lot for a Wednesday.
I'm tired.
Tired.
So
You are
today.
you are a little tired today? Yes,
Yes.
I understand,
A little
Milene.
tired. I'm feeling a little back pain. Back
Back
pain.
pain, back pain.
Back pain.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. I understand because
I'm working a lot today.
I understand because I also work on a chair. So I understand you. I understand you. And my body today is not in. I'm not feeling back pain. I am totally destroyed today. I'm totally destroyed. Not because of work, but because yesterday I had a different experience, and my body is destroyed because of this experience. I went karting. You know kart?
Yes.
You know kart?
Yes.
Kart. So yesterday
Yes.
night at 10 p.m. I went karting at 10 p.m. So I'm destroyed. I'm destroyed.
Wow.
Yes, and I
In fact, because fact,
no, not because of crashes. No crashes, no impacts, but because of the G force. G force.
G first.
Yes, because of G force. G G force. Because of força G. Because of G force. Because when you are there and it's fast. And your body goes to the other direction and you need to hold the direction. So it's the G force. É tipo a força G. It destroys the body a little. Understand?
Yes.
So
I never. I never. Wait.
I've never
This.
I've never driven a cart. I've
What's the rule? Só
okay.
just a minute.
Okay.
My dogs.
Yes. I know. I know them. Three of them, right? Three.
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. But the sentence is I've never anything you've never done, Milene.
I'm never driving a car.
I've never driven a car. I've never driven a car, or I've never done it. Oops, speaker problem. Give me just 1 second. Give me just 1 second. But anything that you say and you've never done it, you can say I've never done it. For example, parachuting, jumping from an airplane, and you jump from the airplane. I've never done it. Me, Rodolfo, I've never done it, but I want to do it. I've never done it, but I want to do it. And a card, it was my first experience yesterday. Yesterday was my first time doing this. And Milene, it's amazing. It's amazing. Do you like cars? Do you like to drive?
So.
Okay. I love to drive. I love to go fast. The police in my neighborhood, they don't like me in my car. They don't like me. But I love to drive. I love to drive fast, and this card experience was awesome. was amazing because it was a legal situation for me to go fast. And it goes, the limit is 70, 80 kilometers hour. So it's fast. It's fast. 8 kilometers hour. So it's fast enough. For example, if you have an accident, maybe it's dangerous, but it's not dangerous. It's not a dangerous sport. It's very controlled. Everything is in control there. But it's an amazing experience. My body is destroyed because it was my first time doing this. But I am recommending everybody. I'm recommending everybody because it's amazing. It's amazing. For a, for Tuesday night, it was Tuesday night card. So it was amazing. I had an amazing Tuesday. An amazing Tuesday.
The cart is or are in the team?
No, it was in Vespasiano.
Ah,
They say they have some options at Betim, Pedro Leopoldo, Vespasiano, right? So
yes.
I went there to Vespasiano and I love it. I wanna do it every month. I'm gonna try to do it every month. But anyways, it's
Spain. Is
how much is it?
is it Spain? Spain? Spence?
You
Spence?
how much is it? Or is it expensive? Is it expensive? Okay,
Is it expensive?
okay.
I think.
If you go there every weekend, it's expensive. But if you go once a month, I think it's okay. I think it's a good way to have fun. How much was it? How much was it? For you have first a class orientation, and then you have the card experience, and it lasts dura. It lasts 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So it lasts dura. It lasts 30 minutes, and uh, I paid I paid 105 reals. 100 reals. 100 100 reals for 30 minutes card experience. And is it expensive? Milene, I don't think it's expensive. Am I rich? I'm not rich. But I think the experience pays off. Ela se paga. The experience pays off. So, is it expensive? 100 reals to drive a kart for the first time in my life with friends. Tuesday, 10 p.m. Very fast. No accidents. Everything secure, protected, helmets, protection. 100 reals. I think it's okay. Of course, I would like to go there every night. I would love to go there every night or every weekend. But if I go there every weekend, I'm gonna spend lots of money, and that's not my
Yeah.
objective. I need to save money to go to Japan because going to Japan is very expensive, so I need to control my habits. I want to have fun. I want to have fun. I want to say goodbye to Brazil, goodbye from Brazil with style. I want to say goodbye here, my friends, the experiences in a different, beautiful, awesome, exciting, energetic way. But I need to control my habits. I can't do this every weekend. I can't. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible, but it's not good. It's not good for me. But
The
yes,
is the CEO of Melius
yes.
is como que eu falo? How how I say corredor profissional,
He's a professional racer.
professional racer of karts.
So he's a professional kart racer. What's his
Uh,
name? What's his name?
Israel.
Israel what?
É, is how I say é hobby, mas
Okay, so it's a
é
hobby.
mais profissional.
It's a hobby, but he does it professionally too. He participates
Yeah.
on competitions. Wow. What's his name? What's his name on Instagram? What's his name?
Israel Salmen.
Salmon.
Salmen. He
Israel Salmon.
How I say customizou?
He customized it. He customized
the card and the uniform.
And his uniform.
Yes, his uniform. Look.
Wow, Melius. Okay.
Yes.
I am now on his Instagram, and he is young.
Yes.
And he has a Ferrari. Right?
No.
He doesn't have a Ferrari.
No. Just photo.
Just photos. Okay. Wow.
He has um carro chique também.
So he
Land Rover.
He has a Land Rover. Okay. All right. I see here, Milene. He goes to RBC Racing, and that's where I went. Ele foi no que eu fui. No RBC Racing. RBC Racing. That's nice. Wow, that's a good life.
Yes.
That's a good life.
A good life. Very good life.
Yes, it's expensive, but it's a good life, right?
Yes. It's famous in Instagram.
He's famous on Instagram. Let me see how many followers he has. Let me see. Yeah, he has 60K, right?
Yeah.
60K. Yes. That's a lot. And 5 friends follow him. I don't, but I think I'm gonna follow him because that's a good life.
He what? Foi? It was?
He went.
He went. Não vou saber falar isso. Capa da Exame.
All right, so he was on the Exam magazine cover.
Right.
At Exams magazine. No, Exam magazine's cover. So he was on the cover of the Exam magazine, or he was on Exam magazine's cover.
Exam is
Exame.
Exame?
Você falou, qual que é o nome da revista que você falou? Foi mal.
Exame mesmo.
Okay. Okay.
Revista,
No, but I'm wrong.
Eu que vi.
No, I'm wrong. Because the correct thing is not to translate the name, so I am wrong. I was thinking in English, understand? But the correct thing is not. Yes, it's the name of the product.
Yes.
I was translating here, but that's not correct. That's not the correct thing to say, to do.
Magazine's cover.
It's Exams magazine cover. That's cool. And do you does he live? He lives in Belo Horizonte, of course. By the pictures, no.
Today, no.
No. Okay.
He lives in São Paulo.
He lives in São Paulo. All right. And do you have access to him? For example, did you ever have a conversation with him?
Yes.
Yes. Is he?
Today.
You had a conversation with him today. Today we.
Só para eu entender se eu. Você perguntou se a gente conversa, se eu converso com ele?
Yes.
E aí como how I say hoje a gente conversou.
We had a conversation today. We had a conversation because in English you have a conversation, and if it happened in the past, right. We had a conversation.
We had a conversation.
Perfect. I see. You had a conversation with him. Is he a nice person? Is he cool?
Yes.
Nice. Cool. How old is he?
33.
32. 32. That's very young.
Very young.
32 years old. So I have 4 years. I have 4 years to become a millionaire. I have four
Yes.
years. Sometimes, sometimes, Milene, I see these people, these millionaire people, and I think that I can't have this life. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. But I know he needed to take many risks, right?
Repeat, please.
He needed to take risks. He needed to
Yes.
risk to have this life, right?
Yes.
Do you think about this sometimes?
No.
No, you don't. I understand. I understand. So, sometimes I want to be a millionaire. Sometimes I want to be a millionaire. But I think I have a lot of potential. But I am a little um, uh, lazy. Eles falam isso aqui, eu ouvi isso dos mineiros, tipo assim, mineiro tem um potencial, mas tem uma
Yes.
preguiça. So I have potential, but I'm lazy. Understand?
I want. I can.
I
I
want.
want. I want to have.
I wanna have. Yeah.
I want to have um, money, but no very many money.
Much money.
Many, much money.
Much money. Okay. This money thing. This money thing. It's a good conversation to have because we have just one life. I think we have just one life. Some people believe there are other lives, but I don't think that's your case or my case. I think there is just one life.
Yes, just
And
one life.
probably. And I think with money or without money, we need to do our best. For example, you love your husband and he loves you,
Yeah.
and you decided to be together, and that's a good decision because you have just one life. And if you love this person, you need to stay with this person and take care of this person. So I think it's a good decision.
Yeah.
It's a good decision. You have just one life, right? So if you like him
Yes.
and he likes you, that's a good decision to stay together with people you love. That's one point I think it's common. If you have money or if you don't have money, that's a common thing for everybody. Other things, I think, because I had the chance to have conversations with people who had money, lots of money. And they are people. They are just people like us. They are just people. Your boss, some friends I have, they're just people. And it's good for everybody if you have money or if you don't have money to live the experience. That's important too, to live the experience.
Yeah.
If you have the chance to go to Capitólio for the first time, you need to go there. You need to do it. You gotta do it because it's something special. It's something we have close to Belo Horizonte, 3, 4 hours from Belo. If you have the chance, you need to go there, and you need to enjoy it, and you need to stay awake. And that's another thing. If you have money or if you don't have money, I think it's good to understand what's happening. I think it's good to understand is to stay sober. To stay sober.
Sober.
Sober is not drunk. For example,
Okay.
I
Yes.
you know I like to go
I
crazy.
understand.
You know I like to go crazy. I am young. I enjoy the life. I like to go crazy. I enjoy going crazy. But it's not good if I go crazy every day because I won't understand life. I won't
Yes.
understand. And that's something that rich people or poor people need to understand. It's good to stay sober, to understand what's happening. If you have lots of money, it's good to understand what's happening. If you don't have lots of money, if you have many bills to pay, it's good to understand what's happening. I think I am not a philosopher. I am not a tutor. I am just a person who's I like to talk. I like to have conversations. So that's one thing I see. And it's good to know if you have lots of money or if you don't have lots of money that this life is not necessarily all about the money. It's not about the money. To have a good time with your family, you don't need money or lots
Yes.
of money. To have a good time with your husband or friends, you don't need lots of money. Oh yes, uh,
Money is help.
money helps a lot,
Money is help.
a lot
And money is well, I wanna have money for travel,
to travel.
to travel,
Yes,
and ex, uh, how I say, para ter
to
experiências,
have experiences.
to have experiences.
Yes,
It's good.
it's
Money
good.
is good for this. For this.
Yes, it's good for this. It's good for this, but it's also sometimes I feel traveling is something that people do just to tell other people to. Sometimes I feel this. Sometimes I feel that traveling is something to show to other people too. Understand?
No.
Sometimes traveling is good, but sometimes I think people want to travel just to take the picture and that's it.
Ah, okay.
And it's good to live the experience. When you travel, to live
Yes.
the experience, to travel, for example, let's take Anne JP, a couple. I love them so much. I love them. I love them. They are great. I love to have conversations with Anne and JP. They help me a lot. And they had a good opportunity to travel to Europe. And they
Yes.
did it. They did it.
How I say, mochilão,
Backpack experience.
backpack. Yes.
Backpack. Or an Euro trip. You can say Euro trip too. An Euro trip.
Yes.
And they did it. And they tell me this story. They didn't have lots of money for this travel,
Yes.
for this trip. They didn't
Really.
have lots of money. But I think that because they didn't have lots of money, they enjoyed more, in my
Yes.
opinion. I think they needed to walk more, to walk more. They needed to look for options. They didn't, they couldn't pay lots of money for food. They needed to find options, and I think that's the real experience. That's
Yes.
the real experience.
In Capitólio, for example, my friend and uh, no, how I say, não entrou na água.
Didn't get into the water. Didn't get into the water.
Didn't get to the water.
He he didn't get into the water. He didn't get into the water.
She.
Okay,
She
she.
didn't get into the water, but take a picture and post in Instagram.
Why? Why she didn't get into the water? Why? Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
that's horrible. You swam a lot, right?
I I get it.
I got.
I got and I enjoy.
Of course, because that water is delicious.
Yes.
That's delicious water. That's a great place to visit, right?
Yes.
That's a paradise. And for example, I visited Capitolio for the first time 2 or 3 years ago, and it was amazing. It was one of my
Yes.
best experiences ever. I've been there once. I've been there once. And I didn't have lots of money, but it was great. I got into the water. I swam. It was amazing. It was amazing. Very good experience. Very good experience. Uh,
Yes.
that's life is short, right? Life is
Yes.
short, and considering this, that life is short, that's why I wanna say goodbye to Brazil. Goodbye from Brazil with style. Considering that life is short, I wanna do the things I've never done before I go to Japan. That's why yesterday I accepted to go to the kart thing. That's why if I have the chance and the money, I want to go to Rio de Janeiro for a weekend, 4 days, I don't know, and enjoy Rio de Janeiro because life is short. Life is short. I don't know if I will have the chance of going to Rio de Janeiro single, single, with time. I can work online, so I can go to Rio and teach there one weekend. I don't know. And
Do you know Cristo Redentor?
so that's the point. That's the point. I don't know Rio de Janeiro.
Oh,
That's the point. Understand? I've been to
yes.
Rio. I've been to Rio for one day and I was working. So I didn't
Mm,
do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't have a beer. I didn't go to the beach. I was just working. It was fast. I
okay.
if it was today, if it was today, I wouldn't sleep. If it was today, if I had just 1 day and a half, if I had just 1 day and a half in Rio today, if I had it, I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep. I would go crazy on the streets, enjoy every hour there. I know in the other day I needed to work. I know, but I wouldn't care. I would put glasses. I would put glasses and enjoy
Energetic.
what?
Energetic. Energetic.
Energetics, energetic, vegetables, fruits, energetic, light food, and I would enjoy the experience. I was young. I was 18, I think. I was 18 years old. I was young. I was working there for one university thing I didn't enjoy. And also, I had no money. I had no money. If it was today, I would live the life. I would enjoy the experience in a very different way. I would make friends, talk to people. I was a different person at that time, and today I'm crazier. I am more extrovert, more outgoing. So I would do something different, and that's my plan. That's my plan. I don't
Yeah.
know when I'm coming back to Brazil. I don't know when. Maybe I will stay in Japan for 4 years, 5 years without coming back to Brazil. And
For a
maybe
visit.
to visit, just to visit,
To visit.
to
Just to
visit.
visit.
Probably 4 years without coming back here. Maybe my family will visit me there. Maybe friends will visit me there. But I don't know if I'm returning for 4 or 5 years. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So that's the chance I have to say goodbye to Brazil in a different, awesome, incredible way. Incredible way. Karts, Rio de Janeiro, São Tomé das Letras. It's my plan too. I want to go to São Tomé das Letras because they say you can see spaceships there. Do you believe in aliens? Aliens. Extra
Aliens.
extraterrestrials. You believe this?
Ah, no.
No, I believe.
No.
I believe. Okay? I believe. And
Okay.
they say that in São Tomé you can see spaceships.
Ah, okay.
You don't need to go crazy. You can sit there, wait, and you see crazy things on the sky. Okay? I believe. It's okay. If you don't believe, it's fine too. But I want to go.
Okay.
I want to go there, Rio de Janeiro. I want to parachute. I want to jump from the airplane and parachute. You know this, right? You understand parachuting. Yes. And that's my
Yes.
goodbye list. That's my goodbye list. Because in the future, oh yes, and I want to. I know it's crazy, but I am very honest with my students. That's my therapy session. I want also to go out with the most beautiful girls in the city. Yes. Because I don't know if I'm returning. I don't know
Yes.
when I'm returning. And when I return, maybe I will be married. Maybe it will
Yes.
be a different situation. So I want to enjoy my time here. I want to enjoy this hair in Brazil first, and then I will enjoy it in Japan. I know it sounds crazy, but
I want. Uh, I want to. How do I say? Eu quero conhecer, né? I want is eu vou.
Se você quiser falar assim, olha, eu gostaria de conhecer, né? Porque essa é a estrutura mais comum em inglês. I'd like to go to.
I'd like to go Jalapão.
Yes, they say it's a beautiful place.
Bonito.
Bonito is amazing.
And beaches.
Beaches
of Northeast.
Northeast. Beaches on the northeast.
Northeast, yes.
Yes. There is a place I want to go, but I don't know if I'm going. That is Foz do Iguaçu. People say Foz do Iguaçu is beautiful. I would like to visit Foz do Iguaçu.
The Gramado.
Oh yes, Gramado. Yes. I've been to Gramado. Beautiful. I've been to Gramado, and I recommend people. It's a beautiful place. Chocolate, food, delicious.
Yes.
It's a good place to go with your husband. It's a good place to go in couples. Understand?
Yes.
In couples.
Romantic.
It's a romantic place. I visited there with my father, my sister, but it was a very good experience too. But it's a place for couples. It's a good place for couples.
Yes.
Nice. And there are good promotions to Gramado. I see sometimes on my cell phone very good promotions to go to Gramado.
Send to me.
Sure. I will send it to you. And I would like to go. I visited some places in Brazil. I know some places in Brazil, and I know other places in other countries, but I don't know Rio. So I need to go to Rio. Understand?
I've never go to Mariana.
I've never been.
Been?
Yes.
Okay.
Eu nunca estive.
I've never been in.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some options. Okay, here. I've never been to. Eu nunca estive. Eu nunca tenho estado. Traduzindo literalmente. I've never been to. Or I've never gone to. Eu nunca fui. Or I've never visited. Blah 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 blah. And you were telling me you've never been to Mariana. You've never visited Mariana. You've never gone to Mariana.
Yeah.
Me neither. What do they have in Mariana? What they have there? What's the differential in Mariana?
No differential. But how I say parecido?
It looks like.
Looks like Ouro Preto.
All right. Okay. Do you think it's a good place to go there alone? For example,
repeat.
Do you think it's a good place to go alone, by myself, alone, just me and my car? Think it's a good place?
I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Okay. I'm trying to find destinations where I can go alone. Understand?
Yes, I like historic cities.
Historical cities. Yes, me too. Me too. Did I tell you about my carnival? Have I told you about my carnival?
No.
This carnival, Milene, I work online and you work online too. So because we work online, sometimes we are stressed. We don't want to stay on the computer anymore. We want to go out, do different things, right?
Yes.
Because it's intense. This screen, this light here, it's crazy. It's a little oppressive. It's a little oppressive. I love it because my job is about having conversations. I love it. But I like to stay offline sometimes. And this carnival holiday, I turned my cell phone off. I turned WhatsApp off. No WhatsApp. And considering this, nossa, porque eu pirei ontem, os alunos estão falando assim, cadê meu para casa? Okay. Ok. So, aliás, ok. So, I got my car and I decided a city to go. I'm going somewhere alone, just me, no more people. And I will tell nobody. I gave the information to nobody. Nobody. I just got the car and I went to Ouro Preto. And I went to Ouro Preto alone, just me. And
I saw, eu vi,
you saw, right?
saw,
You saw, yeah.
I saw the picture,
Yeah.
the
The photo on
Instagram
the post, the photo,
post.
yeah, the story, right? And I visited Ouro Preto and it was amazing because I made friends there. I made friends there. I didn't know anybody, but I started with many hello, 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 and I made friends there. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Just a minute.
Sure.
Thanks.
Sure. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm enjoying and saying goodbye to Brazil alone. I'm doing this alone. And I'm asking you about Mariana because maybe I go there alone and it's not fun. It's not crazy, understand?
Yes.
So you go there first and you tell me.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes.
You understand?
I don't like.
Yes.
I don't like stay alone.
You don't like to stay alone.
I don't like.
You prefer to have company.
Yes.
I understand, and I don't like to stay alone either. In most of the times, in most of the situations, I prefer to have company with me. In most of the situations, but sometimes I want new companies. Understand? Sometimes
Yes.
I want to start again. I want to test. I want to test my conversation, my strategy. Understand?
Yes.
And I went to Ouro Preto alone as a test. It was a test. A test. Why? Because I'm going to Japan alone. I will have nobody there. The person I thought was going to receive me is going to get married. Right? You remember this
Yes.
story, right? So this person is
Yes.
going to get married. It's a different story. So I will be there alone. And I need the challenge. I need to challenge myself. I need to test if I can do it. And I think it's okay.
Make friends. Make new friends.
Making new friends, controlling the situation. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. So that's the point. Understand? Controlling the situation, pay attention to details. That's something very important. I need to pay attention on. I need to pay attention on, because I will be alone. I will be alone. Am I afraid? A little. Am I anxious? A little. But I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a nice experience. And that's it. Goodbye, Brazil. Hello, Japan. I don't know when I'm coming back. I don't know when I'm coming back. That's why kart, Rio, parachuting, and the most beautiful girls in the city. I'm trying. I'm trying to say goodbye with style. I want also to try the best restaurants in Belo Horizonte. I want to try it. They say there are very good restaurants here. I want to try the food. Now that I can cook, because now I cook well, my food is good, my food is delicious. And now that I understand food, I want to go to different restaurants and taste them. Understand? That's
Yes.
that's also something I want to do. That's also, that's other thing, other important, exciting, nice, delicious thing I want to do before I go to Japan. Trying food here. Trying food here. They say there's a Japanese restaurant in Belo Horizonte. The name is Udon. Have you heard this? Udon.
Yes.
Have you been there?
Yes. No, I don't like the Japanese food.
Okay, all right. They say udon is delicious, is fancy, is delicious. So I have a plan. I want to go there. I want to try it. I think to enjoy the experience better, I think I'm going alone. Just me. I think. And I'm excited about it. I'm anxious about this experience. I'm going to look for reservations to book a table, and maybe I will go there alone just to have this experience. Or maybe I will call a friend. I don't know. But I really want to have this experience completely. The full experience. Understand?
Yes.
Homework, did you do it or you didn't do it?
No.
Okay, all right.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Relax. It's fine. It's no problem. It's no problem. Tell me about other dreams you have. You told me you want to visit some beaches in Brazil, the Northeast, Gramado. What are some other things you want to do before you die?
I'm have have children.
Have children. That's important. That's nice.
Yes. And have the how I say sítio.
Have a range.
Construir meu sítio.
Okay, to build, building a range. Building a range. Have a range. Yes.
Travel a lot.
Travel a lot. Travel a lot. You told me some. I think we had this conversation about your dream destinations, right?
Yes.
Yes. How about the ticket? I remember you bought the ticket to go to Buenos Aires.
Aires.
Yes. How is the ticket? Did you solve the problem?
Cancel it.
Oh, you cancel it.
Yes.
You cancel it. Okay. Do you have plans to go back there to
Yes.
travel there? Maybe this year, maybe next year, right?
When how I say as fronteiras se abrirem.
When the borders are open.
Borders.
Borders.
When the borders are open, I'm go.
I think it's open already, no?
I think no.
You don't think so?
I don't think.
You know if you want to go there, you can get a car and go there. You know this, right?
Repeat, please.
If you want to go to Buenos Aires, for example, you can get your car and just go. You know this, right?
Não entendi.
If you want to go to Buenos Aires city, or Argentina, or Uruguay, or Paraguay, anywhere, you can rent a car. You can rent a car and go. You know this, right?
Very longe.
Distant. It's very distant.
Very distant.
I know, but it's possible. It's possible because we have no borders. South America is like Europe. South America is like Europe. We can go anywhere and we don't need a passport. You know this, right? You know this.
Yes.
We can go anywhere. Maybe someday when I'm old, I'm gonna do it. I don't have this desire, this dream now, but it's very possible. Many people do it. They rent a car, they get a bike, and they go to different countries. And I want to go to Foz do Iguaçu also to visit Paraguay and buy some things, perfumes, drinks. Understand?
Yes.
If I go to Foz do Iguaçu, I want to visit Paraguay, of course, and buy lots of things.
Vai. Compras and
Shopping in Paraguay.
for shopping in Paraguay.
Yes, I want to go I want to go to Paraguay for shopping, or I want to go shopping in Paraguay because they say it's a good experience. They say it's cheap and you have so many products and they are original.
Original?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are because they have different law, a different system, no taxes.
Okay.
No taxes. So the population there, they are not rich. But the government changed some rules, changed some details on the law, and there are no taxes. So things are cheap. Things are kind of cheap there. Think it's a good
How I
place.
say, eu achava
I thought,
que era
I thought, I,
tal,
I thought it was. Eu achava que era. I
was
thought, yes.
fake.
Yes.
How I say falsificado?
Fake. Fake.
Fake?
Or falsified. Don't die, Milene. Don't die. Okay. So this situation, you thought about falsified items. It was true for many years, but today they have schemes. Lá tem treta. They have schemes. Many schemes, not necessarily falsified, but they have schemes. Many schemes. For example, you want to buy a PlayStation, and the PlayStation comes in a box, but sometimes you don't have the gadget, the PlayStation inside. You have a rock. Às vezes você tem uma pedra. Yes. So they have many schemes. They do crazy things because many people go there to buy things. Many people. So, when there are many people, there are schemes, there's corruption, there are many things there. And there are other things too. Many people, they go to Paraguay and they buy lots of things, but the custom, alfândega, the custom stops you. It happens too. For example, many people go to Paraguay to buy cigarettes. Because in Brazil, in United States and Brazil, cigarettes are very expensive. The price of a cigarette, I don't smoke, but the price of a cigarette in Brazil compared to other places, it's expensive. So they go to Paraguay, they buy many cigarettes to sell the cigarettes here. But that's not legal. And in many situations, the federal police, they stop the person and they take the items, and sometimes the person goes to jail for some days, just days or weeks. But they lose the money. So many schemes. People go there, they buy things, but they don't know that sometimes you can't take these objects to Brazil. But for me and you, for example, if you like perfumes, if you like cameras, if you like technology, Paraguay is a good place to go.
Oh, very good.
It's similar to, in this area we live, Paraguay is similar to Panama. In Panama, it's cheap. Miami, cheap. Sometimes it's better to travel to Miami and buy an iPhone than buy the iPhone here. I don't have money for a new iPhone. But that's something serious. You can travel to Miami and buy a new iPhone, and you save more money doing this than buying this in Brazil, compared to buying this in Brazil. That's crazy. That's crazy.
People of Manaus, how I say, as pessoas de Manaus costumam ir a Miami fazer tudo.
So people from Manaus, they used to go. They have this habit. They used to go to Miami to buy things.
To buy shopping.
it makes sense. It makes sense because if we think about Manaus, Belém, Fortaleza, it's 6 hours from Miami. It's
Yes.
close, and the ticket it's not very expensive. So
Yes.
it makes totally sense to travel from Fortaleza to Miami, buy something and return. No hotel. You just go there, buy and come back. It's a good deal. É um bom negócio, it's a good deal. Because 6 hours flight, very fast, not very expensive. To save money, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yes.
But in Belo
Many
Horizonte,
mothers, many mothers too, go to Orlando for shopping, for buy.
to buy
I don't know to buy. Um, how I say roupa de criança.
uh, children clothes. Oops, connection. Are you there? Milene, are you there? Are you with me? Milene, can you hear me? Milene, are you there? Milene? Milene, are you there? Milene, sua amiga entrou em contato sim comigo. Troquei uma ideia com ela, ela ficou interessada. O que é que pega? Ela falou que ela trabalha na empresa e a empresa pode dar algum suporte para ela sobre o curso e tudo. Mas eu não tenho CNPJ e eu estou pensando em criar, mas não agora. Por alguns motivos principais aí. Então, eu conversei esse lance aí da nota fiscal com ela. Eu estou estudando essa possibilidade ainda, entendeu? Se eu emito através de algum amigo, alguma coisa assim, mas é principalmente por isso que a gente travou a conversa. Mas foi bom o contato dela, ela interessou mesmo. Vamos ver agora o que pega, entendeu? Se eu encontro uma solução, mas a princípio parece que não.